Okay, this is Unsettled Spirits Paranormal. I'm Dana behind the camera. Vicki over there. And we are at the George Rogers Clark Memorial. And as soon as I get turned around, Vicki, if you don't want to be on camera, you gotta move. This is the George Rogers Clark Memorial. And he was some big general in the Revolutionary War. And I'll take you over here. I don't know what the MCMCXXI is, but okay, let's go see what this one over here says. But this building is supposedly haunted. We did try and get into it, but the Parks Department won't let us in. So I can get over here and let you all read this one. But the land is supposedly haunted. We had been to the land. We were here one weekend last summer, and I actually got a few EVPs. And he actually, we're gonna walk down here. And I don't know if I can get close enough for you all to be able to read that. And I think it's just because the concrete is gonna be, but it's site of Fort Sackville, captured by Colonel George Rogers Clark from the British, February 26, 1779. What's that? I can't read that. That word there, something in the U.S. Reassuring? No.
I can't read it.
Something in the U.S. acquiring the Great Northwest Territory, embracing the states of Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan. Okay, resulting in the U.S. acquiring the Great Northwest Territory, embracing the states of Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. So now we're going to go over here. Just a big old statue of him over here. I'm not going to walk all the way down there. Huh?
That's a Francis Vigo.
And that, no, it's, oh, no, well, I thought there was a statue of him somewhere.
No, that one's a Francis.
Well, Francis Vigo did something. Hey, French dude. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Francis Vigo did do something, and that church over there is named after him. And that actually moved. And this is the George Rogers Clark Memorial Bridge. And they are working on it, as you can see over here. But anyway, that bridge there, if you go across it, you're in Illinois. 5 seconds and you're in Illinois. Depending on how fast you can drive. And that is thunder, so we're hoping we'll get some of this stuff in before it starts really raining. So now we're going to walk up here. But the last time we were here, we did get some EVPs. I don't know how lucky we're going to get. If it starts to rain, we may have to cut it short. But there's a lot of steps, and it does hurt your knees if you got bad knees. And you actually can go in here and get tours. And I don't know if it's really a tour because it's just a big round rotunda. But you can listen to audio of what he did. But this building is supposedly haunted. Of course, you ain't gonna be able to see inside, but and that would be Vicky's phone going off. She knew better to turn off. But this is just one big round building, marble. That's what I said. We did try to get into it, but couldn't. The Parks Department wouldn't let us in, but we know the land is because we know there was battles here. And if we look out there, these steps you can't go down, but that's the park there. But those aren't steps. But I'll just walk you around. And that is the Wabash. No, the White River, I think. Hey. That's the White River, right?
She scared me.
Listen to me. Is that the White? That's the White River, right?
Wabash River.
Wabash. I said Wabash. Then I changed it to White, but it's up though. Anyway, okay, so that is the Wabash. Anyway, you go across that bridge, you're in Illinois. But supposedly this place is haunted. There's a little cemetery over there. Had something to do with Francis Vigo. And that's his church. And so we're going to sit here for a minute. Because there was a lot of walking around.
I couldn't find you, so I came back.
I just walked around. I was just walking. Made me hot though.
I came back and sat down.
Anyway, you can watch traffic. We don't have to watch traffic, but there's a lot of gnats out. But so I'm going to pause this or turn this off and wait till night and see if we can get anything tonight. Because like I said, last time we were here, I know I got a few EVPs. But that was about it. But I don't remember what they said, and that was a year ago. So we're going to wait for it to get a little bit darker, and then I'll be back with you. So it's almost 9:15, and I don't know if you could see or you could tell that it is. See if I can zoom in on one of these puddles. I don't know, maybe you can hear the thunder, but it is raining. We don't think it's going to stop, so we're going to have to cut this short. And that's the only thing that sucks about the summer is, you know, when it rains, you can't investigate outside because we don't want to get the equipment wet. Well, maybe next weekend. I don't know why it seems to want to rain every Saturday night, but it does. For some reason, it wants to rain every Saturday night. But I'll try again next weekend. That's all I can say. Sorry about it. Later. Okay, this is Unsettled Spirits Paranormal. And it is actually Wednesday night because we got rained out Saturday night. And this that you're seeing, and I actually got an IR light for outside because the light that I used at Henderson was for indoors and not outdoors. But now that I have this IR light, we're good to go, and I could tell, and you could see down there. Oh yeah, and I should say we were talking about this. It reminds us of Oak Alley plantation in Louisiana. But anyway, we're going to take you over here to the cemetery, and I know it has something to do with Francis Vigo, or Vigo, however you want to pronounce it. He is French, but I just don't know if he had something to do with the Revolutionary War or what. But we're going to cut across these bushes because I'm not going to walk all the way down there. And you can see a few of the stones here. And see if we can't just cut through, because I'm not walking all the way down there. Ooh, I think I got water in my shoe now. Well, you're going to have to go over here where it's smaller and try to straddle.
No, I'm not going to bring my leg.
But you're going to walk all the way down there, and I have to wait for you to walk all the way back.
Hang on. I'm trying to find a break in the bushes.
You ain't going to find a break in the bushes unless you make one. That's what I said. So now I'm going to have to stand here and wait for you to walk all the way down there when you could have just straddled it to start with and already been over here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was talking about that break down there.
I don't know why you couldn't have walked and straddled that one.
Anyway. Come on.
Anyway, I can't read these. I cannot read none of that. But these are very, 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 very old. And here's another one. This one says, we should have brought a flashlight, and I can't read that neither. Let me see if I can do it this way. No. No, I can't read that name. What's this? Oh. sacred. And it says to something. I can't read none of that, Vicky. Yeah, you can't read none of that. Let's see who this one is. This is, I can't read it. Mary LaPlante. I can't pronounce that. It's French. Anyway, these are all French people who settled here.
I don't think these have names on them.
No.
JHO.
JWL. And then there's more. And what is this up here? Do you know?
No.
Oh. So we're going to walk over here and see what this is.
You go ahead of me. I don't want to do it.
Well, you weren't going to. I didn't have you on it anyway. I'm not for sure. You'd think we would know this stuff, but we don't. This is a shrine or something, somewhat, no? Oh, it's just Mary, I think. And
I don't know.
that's a little too.
Too steep?
Yeah, that would kill my knees. It says 1951. I don't know what that means. But I'm pretty sure it's Mary. Oh well, anyway.
Right here.
Oh,
Erected by Mr. and Mrs. Carl something in memory of our loving parents.
huh. That's awful nice. Well, I'm pretty sure it's Mary. But anyway, so that has nothing to do with Francis Vigo or the French people that came here. Oh.
French and Indian cemetery.
Huh?
French and Indian cemetery.
I cannot hear you over the traffic.
French and Indian cemetery.
Carolyn Benedict, consort of Daniel Benedict. I'm assuming that means wife, who jeopardized his life May 17th, 1845 in the, I can't read the rest.
Okay.
In the something. Consort, I'm assuming that means his wife. Who's this flat one down here?
I don't know.
Where is Vigo buried at? Did he even die here?
I don't know. Are we going over there?
Yeah. I want to see what it is. Oh, you can't read it. It fell down. Or it's broken and they tried, and I guess they just put it like that. Does that say Heloise?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I can't read none of it.
Me neither.
That's how old that is. Anyway. This church is St. Francis Vigo Church. I'm assuming the Pope made him a saint for something or another. But I have no clue what it would be. But I'm pretty sure it had something to do with the Revolutionary War in this town. 1727 to 1703.
Andre.
See that? You can tell that's a French name.
Andre something.
This is a French name. Continental troops. Revolutionary War. I hope my camera's picking these up. No, these are all French. Because
Pierre.
all these people come over here to help. Like, I think it's when the
This is when the French and Canadians
yeah,
were over here.
I was getting ready to say it's when the I don't know, call them rebels, I guess Continental Army or whatever it was, that was rebelling.
Wait.
That's a new one. Oh no, I guess it ain't. Oh wow, cool, look at that.
I want to see
Anyway,
the
the French and the French Canadians came to help with the Revolutionary War. And these people ended up here in my town. And unfortunately, they lost their lives for our freedom. And so did St. Francis Vigo. And I said, we call him St. Francis, but I'm pretty sure he's a Pope made him a saint for something, and I should know, but I'm sorry I don't. And What's that up there for? Is that for Pigo?
No, this is for Rebecca.
Oh.
He was born and was somewhere, and died here in 1804.
And you know, they were all Canadian, or Catholics.
Reverend Jean Francis Rebet.
I really hope this will pick that camera is picking this up, isn't it?
Okay.
But he died.
Over here too.
I ask that I may be buried in the midst of the people confided to me, that is, near the center of the cemetery. Huh.
You can't see nothing here. Nothing.
I wonder why they didn't put nothing on there.
I don't know, but it's older.
Anyway, to the memory of Indiana's first public school teacher, this monument is respectfully dedicated by the Reveille Circle of the Daughters of Isabella, Vincennes, Indiana, dedicated February 25th, 1944. And I can't read Latin. But it says in his last will by Father Reveille, quoted in it. Oh, that's Hebrew. Oh, well, what speaketh? He being dead yet speaketh. I don't understand none of that, but anyway. I'm not Catholic, but whatever. Maybe people out there are Catholic and understand what they're saying, but I'm not Catholic, so I'm not going to even try. But anyway, I'm assuming Vigo, he became a saint because it is St. Francis, isn't it? St. Francis Vigo?
Yeah.
That is St. Francis Church.
I think it should.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was Rebet. Not Vigo, Rebet.
No, his name is Francis Vigo, isn't it?
That's him, but this one's Rebet.
That's not what I'm saying. This is not Reveille Church. It's St. Francis Church.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I thought you were talking about that thing over there. I
wasn't talking about the statue.
This is looks like we're talking.
That statue over there is Vigo too, isn't it? I think it's just. Oh no, it's not. It's set in place. I can't read that.
Here lies something.
Jane. Bennett, maybe. The wife of.
Can you see it better? Oh, hell, I can see it.
No.
Here lies.
Bonnet.
Something. Jane.
The wife of Toussaint, Dubois, I don't know. Who departed this life the 15th November 1800, aged 28 years.
Anything else?
Anyway, that church there is St. Francis Church, and I'm pretty sure that's St. Francis down there, but yeah, statue, not Vigo. But I could be wrong, but we're not going to walk all the way down there. We're going to walk back through the cemetery because I got EVPs down here before and see if we can get some. Now I know it's hard to for us to.
Need my flashlight or can I turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn it off. It's hard for us to investigate this being in town because, as I told you before, right over there is the Memorial Bridge, and then you get on that in 5 seconds, you're in Illinois. So this street up here is 2nd Street, and it's usually not 2nd. This street up here actually is Vigo Street, Vigo Street, but it's usually really busy during the day, but not at night. But we're going to try and come up here and investigate. And I have gotten a few EVPs out here, and I know a couple of them were men. So is there any spirits here with us tonight? Now I don't have headphones. Vicki has my recorder, so.
I don't have headphones.
She don't have headphones either, so we're going to have to wait until I get home and see if we get anything. And if there's any of the Revolutionary soldiers here with us tonight, can you come out and talk to us? Or can you come out and show yourself? We'd like to see you. We'd like to tell you, we appreciate what you did, so we all could be free. You didn't have to come and give your life for us at all. I'm going to point the other way so we're not pointed towards the street there and the street lights and everything else. So I'm going to turn this way, Vicky. So anyway, if any one of you soldiers would like to come out and talk to us, you're more than welcome. I won't be able to hear you now unless you speak loudly, but I might be able to hear you later when I go back through the recording. And right over there is the memorial to George Rogers Clark, who was a colonel, commander, or something like that in the Revolutionary War.
Brigadier General.
Yeah, Brigadier General in the Revolutionary War. And he helped, I guess, free this town. And actually, the town we're in now was the first capital in Indiana. So, not the globe, but if there's any soldiers here with us tonight, we'd really like to speak to you. I know it's awful early, but I know last time we were here, I got a few of you came out and talked. I don't remember what you said, but if you can tell me again, I'll remember it. If there's anything you'd like to tell us. Can you tell us how you died? I'm assuming in battle, but not to be a smart ass, but if you can tell us your name. Your names are in French and we don't speak French. Thanks to the French, we don't speak French. Or don't speak English or British, I guess. I guess that's what I want to say. It's not that we don't speak French. Thanks to the French, we don't speak British. I know there's a lot of traffic, but and I know I got some EVPs over here by the memorial. And I'm crossing the bushes, Vicky. I'm not walking all the way down. So if you're gonna walk all the way down, you better start.
Well, no, there's a bush over here somewhere.
That's what you keep saying, but I don't never see it. I'm going over here where it's short. See, how hard was that, Vicky? I can't hear you. Oh, that's me sitting down.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
That's what makes the two people walk through at the same time.
Okay. Give it here.
Give one here.
Give it here. The recorder. Okay. So we're gonna walk around Memorial, see if we can get anything around it, because I said last time when we were here last summer, we actually got I got some EVPs. I don't know about anybody else, but I mean, I don't know if there's any stories associated with hauntings here other than the EVPs we got, but supposedly it is haunted, but you know. Oh, bug.
Well, it flew right into my eye. And then when I went like that, it went into my ear.
So I got this IR light, and I don't know about you all, but I don't know how well it's working other than lighting my way to be able to walk. Let me see. Okay, so my battery died, but that's beside the point. I don't know about you all, but I just don't think his IR light's working that well. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're outside, but we can see a little bit better to walk. But I'm not going to walk all the way back up there again. Already did that on Saturday, so we're just going to walk around, ask a few questions, see if we can get anything to come out. George, Mr. Clark, are you here? Did you die here? If not, where did you die? Did you know Francis Vigo or Vigo? That would be motorcycles, and there's nothing we can do about that. So let's walk down here by the water. Maybe we can get some soldiers down here to talk to us. If there's any soldiers down here by the water, can you talk to us? Can you come out and tell us hello or your name or?
You know, over in here somewhere is where that one guy got stabbed.
What guy?
The one that
The one that got stabbed and made it all the way.
They made it all the way down to the water tower.
Okay. So there's the river. I know you can't see the river, but I was hoping this light would be bright enough for you all to be able to see the river, but I think I got a good daytime shot of it, though. If there's any soldiers down here, can you come out and talk to us? Can you tell us what happened to you? Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what country you're from, if you're not from America? I don't know what time we started, Vicki, do you?
Huh?
What time did we start? About 9 o'clock?
I have no clue.
I don't know, but I know we're not going to get a whole lot down here, but I just wanted you all to see, you know, the memorial that, you know, they built to George Rogers Clark. And then St. Francis, and he was French, and Reve, dude, was French, and they all came here to help us with the Revolutionary War. And if it weren't for them, we all probably be speaking British, which is actually we'd be having a British accent because they speak the same way we do, except for they have their
Thick accent.
They have the accent, but they say stuff back. We say going to the hospital. They say go to a hospital. We say we're going on vacation. They say they're going on holiday. And our holidays are actually holidays.
And they're going to the loo, and we're going to
They're
the bathroom.
going to the loo. We're going to the bathroom. They have flats. We have apartments. Yeah, so they do have a few things different than we, different than we do. We would be speaking like that if it weren't for the French. And nothing against British people. I love their accent. I love to listen to them talk. No, nothing about that. I just want to, let the dead appreciate, what they did for us, while we're here. Because they didn't have to. George Rogers Clark didn't have to do what he did. Vigo didn't have to do what he did. Vervey dude didn't have to do what he did. None of them they had to do it, but they did it because it was the right thing to do. But anyway, off my soapbox, we're going to go ahead and head home. And I know this video wasn't long and probably wasn't what you were wanting, but there's something really I can do when it's raining every Saturday night. But it's not supposed to rain this Saturday night, but I'm not going to hold my breath or cross my fingers on that and try to go back to Henderson with my little IR light and see if that does a lot better. And maybe we can talk Vicki into going. We can stay a little bit longer. We're talking to some guy to go with us, so we ain't, just 3 women down there neither. But anyway, this is Dana with Unsettled Spirits, and give us a click like, subscribe, give us a comment. We appreciate all of it, and we'll talk to you later.